everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video I have an updated version how to cover dark under eye circles. And dark under eye circles are not only for older people, because the younger people now also have dark circles, and it's not easy to get rid of. I mean, sometimes you do a really great job putting your makeup on, and when you're done you could still see your under eyes very dark. So for your dark circles, the first thing you need to do is to put a corrector. Today I'm going to be using this BH Cosmetics corrector wheel, and as you notice, this have several shades of corrector, and I notice a lot of people normally tell you to use an orange corrector, but you gotta use a corrector that is perfect for your skin tone. The darker your skin tone is, then you lean more towards the orange corrector. If your skin tone is a little lighter, then you go towards a lighter orange, not a deep orange, and so on. So if you have very fair skin, there's no way you can use an orange corrector. You have to use a corrector that is closer to your skin tone. My skin tone, I tend to use an orange corrector. However, I mix the deep orange corrector with a lighter orange corrector. So you got to play around correctors and see which is perfect for your skin. I like using my fingers to apply my corrector because I tend to get it exactly where I want it. So remember, you're now trying to cover something up, so you're not going to be rubbing it in. You're just going to be patting your corrector in, firm press. So here we go. So I use this deep shade orange right here, and I blend a little touch of this in it to make sure that is perfect for my skin tone. And this is enough. So there's a corrector, and I'm just going to be using my fingers to just apply the corrector. If you notice, I'm just doing light patting and basically pulling it where I want it. And like I said, remember, you're covering up, so you're just patting it in and putting a thin layer of corrector. So now, because you're trying to cover the dark circles up, it doesn't mean that you have to put a lot of corrector down. Just a little goes a long way. The most important thing that you do is to make sure that you have it in. Now this is what my under eyes look like with the corrector, and as you could see it's nicely covered so far. So what I'm going to do next, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to apply my foundation. So as you could see up close, this is what it looks like with just me using the foundation to cover my corrector. And if you're in a hurry, or if you're not the type that use concealer, then you could get away with using just your foundation over the corrector, and you would be somewhat covered, as you could see. And this is perfect for days when you just want to hide that dark circle. You're just running out to get some things at the grocery, or to go pick up the kids or something like that, and you really want to hide your dark circle, but you don't want to go all out in doing a full blast makeup. This stage, this is what you do. You just put your corrector down, and then you lay your foundation over it, and then you could pat a little powder and you're good to go. But when we really want to get into totally covering our dark circles, the next step is to use a concealer. Today I will be using the Kat Von D Lock It concealer, and this is deep 34, and this is almost my skin tone, and I actually like using this one to use. So I went ahead and I put a little dabble there and a little dabble there. I'm going to be using the tip of my beauty blender, and I'm going to blend this out, and I'm going to be doing the same thing as just dabbing my concealer on. Remember, you already have the corrector and your foundation, so you're not trying to wipe this away. You're just trying to put this on top of the corrector, and you're also doing this without having it all muddy and cakey. You want it to be really smooth and nice, so you just pat your concealer in, and this is really a nice concealer. And as you can see, it's blending really nice, and I'll go back and do the same thing on the other side. You can see, totally covered. So next I'm gonna set this concealer, and this is where it gets tricky. If you want to do all the highlighting and all of that good stuff, then you're gonna go ahead and you're gonna use a light powder, a powder of your choice. Today I will be using this black Opal oil absorbing blacking powder. I'm gonna take just a little bit. I'm gonna dab my sponge in it, just a little tip, and I'm gonna be setting my concealer. So I'm just gonna be dabbing it under, and please not too much, just a little bit, just to set the concealer. So after I finish using my black opal powder, I'm gonna be going in and I'm gonna be using my banana powder. At this stage I'm just gonna be doing everything that I normally do on my face. Now as you can see, I'm finished and my makeup is all done and my dark circles are basically gone, and you could never tell that my under eyes was that dark. So if you want to get rid of your dark under eye circles, this is the method that you would use. So there you have it, and remember to like and comment, and if you have not yet subscribed, please do so on your way out, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.